It's time for Sharkey Beats 106. Pull down your trousers, lube up real nice, cause he's gonna put some great music
arguably one of the best
inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Hey, Louis.
Hello, boys and girls.
arguably one of the best.
It's that Friday night feed, and we're going to get straight off with the bake-off. We have got breakbeat tonight, and we have got the old versus the new, because we have the legendary Ellis Dee in the studio tonight with the amazing MC Matrix, Lewis.
Yeah, what an absolutely diamond bunch of geezers, mate.
Okay, starting off with the message and finishing with the message, both from the same person. Sound of a DJ MC Sharkey, and we are rocking your world tonight.
Welcome to your weekend.
We have got two sides to the show. We have one of the original breakbeat dons, Ellis Dee, first generation, and we are going to play some of the new generation. I mean, way generations beyond even myself, and they're going to show us their representation of the breakbeat. Get ready, folks. This is rocking. Locked on. This is your Bonkers Beats 106 Scotland. Trying to go, people. Let's get ready.
Don't know. Innocence over, fading fast. And you got to know what you're thinking when you hide inside your head. You're still trying to see perfection.
Okay, we are going to rock this one out. This is a mega mix of two. Something really classic mixed with something really new. And your questions are going to be answered by Ellis Dee. Keep loaded. Kevin and energy in the Jasmine night with a mega mix and a nod to the old. Get ready, folks. Hold on.
Here we go.
Welcome to your Friday night. We are the Bonkers Beats 106 and we are rocking your world.
We're coming for your ears.
Are you ready? Time to wake it up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is your Bonkers Beats show. Let's go!
You're listening to the sounds of Ellis Dee.
Coming on the show tonight, I have got the amazing Roy, Ellis Dee, hero, Generation 1 of the Breakbeat DJs. So, I'd like to say a big, beautiful hello to the man called Ellis Dee.
Ellis Dee.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hello,
Thank you.
mate. Hello, mate.
And in the show,
Yeah?
you're set. So what I've done is I've done a contrast because there's a big thing with the youngsters, like even 3 generations below me,
Yeah.
that are writing old school styled hardcore and amazing breakbeats.
Yeah, you know what? You listen to some of these younger people do, and I think, how the fuck do you get it sounding that good? You know, I see, I'm one who's never ever been happy with the mix downs that I do. Never. Well, one I think, and I think that was purely by accident, and that was Rock to the Max, and that was as loud as anything, right?
Yeah.
But the rest of my mix downs, I'm just never confident, and always end up giving my stuff to other people to mix down.
So how's lockdown been treating you, buddy?
Do you know what? It's actually been pretty good for me. I see, how it affects some other people and stuff like that. I was kind of lucky. I've been working in a prison for about 7 years.
What sort of stuff do you do with them in the prison then?
Mate, it's all the main, because it's in London and it's in South London, so we get all the South London drillers and trappers and drillers, and I constantly going, you can't say that on your mic, you can't say, and they go, what? Like a new kid will come in, right, and he'll think that I don't know any of the key words. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll go, no, you can't say skeng, you can't say, he'll go, well, what do you know about skeng? And then one of the other kids in the class will go, trust me, Roy knows all the words. You can't say it. You won't get anything past him, you know?
Are you teaching them how to do the beats then, Roy? Or do you take people with like a little bit of talent and then kind of push them in the right direction? Or what do you do in your classes?
Do you know what? It is kind of weird because, yes, you've got guys there but they're so caught up in the whole drugs thing and everything, and it's just, for them, they want quick money. They'd all like, and I say to them, look, I go, listen, guys, I know that you can earn loads of money and all that doing what you're doing. I said, but look, for the ones that are talented at it, I said, look, when you get out of here, make sure you get yourself a little set up and blah, blah,
100%.
blah. And I said, and I know there's going to be a crossover period where you might still be doing some stuff and you're still not doing some stuff, but try and phase it out and see if you can carve yourself a career in the music industry. I said, look what happened to Stormzy.
Yeah. Give yourself a platform. Right, we got some viewers' questions. There's a massive response on the boards this week.
You're a very famous
People
man.
wanted Generation 1's input about breakbeats. So here we go. We've got Steve Balsam, and he's gone, what's your favourite venue and why?
I think if I was pressed to say one off the top of my head, would probably have to be Stearns. I think.
Why was that, buddy?
Stearns massive.
It was just a bit of a different venue. It was always packed. Menster, the promoter,
legend,
was
rest
a
in
joy
peace,
to
brother,
play
yeah.
for. Oh, yeah, you know. He was such a joy to play for, and so funny. Like, I'd come down there, and you know, normally you guys know, you turn up at a party, you go straight to the stage. Me, no, straight to where's Mensa at? Go and see Mensa. Have a little bit of a laugh and a giggle with him, and he always had time for you. Do you know what I mean?
He was a real human promoter, wasn't he?
Oh, he was loads of love for Mensa, you know, loads. Yeah, I think if I was pushed to say one favourite club, that would probably be it. I think.
Love it, man.
Right, so Andy Hyams, he goes, what's your take on the scene splitting in '94? Would you have been happier playing both happy and more jungly sets? Which era for you was the era you liked playing the most, Roy?
Well, probably. I mean, I'm probably he's probably guessed this already, but '92, I would say for me was probably the best time for me. I think it kind of all just fitted in together. There was lots of good parties happening. For me, I was comfortable with the music because it wasn't too hard, it wasn't too happy, you know. And I think '92 for me was a good year. I also liked it when I started in '88.
So yeah, you've been there from day dot. To me, you're one of the original generation of breakbeat DJs.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely in my top 5, that's for sure.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Yeah, you know, I mean, I was just from the age of 14, 15, back in the Stone Age days, you know, when we were all in caves. I'd always been fucked in the head with music, you know. I kind of thought that I was going to be in a band, and me and my mate, we got ourselves a couple of guitars, but to be quite honest, we weren't good enough.
The name Ellis Dee, this is Barry Kerridge's question. How did the name Ellis Dee came about, buddy?
Right, okay, well, originally, a guy called Junior Vasquez in America used to have it, and he was Ellis, Ellis, and then one letter D, right? So I thought, because I was playing acid music, you know, I didn't just want to call myself LSD. So I thought, well, he can be the American Ellis Dee, and I'll be the British one, but put a double E on the end, you know. Soon after that, he stopped using the name. Whether it had anything to do with, I don't think it was, with me using the name. But I just thought, you know, the world's big enough for there to be two Ellis Dees. Do you know what I mean? I never ever thought two would ever kind of come that close together, you know. I mean, I never actually ended up meeting him. But yeah, soon after I started using that name, he never done anything under the moniker of Ellis Dee again, and that was basically where it came from.
Oh wow, man, nice.
So I've got a question, and I think you've kind of answered that. Does that mean that Robbie D isn't your brother?
He is, but only at weekends.
So I know Mark's got a story as well, because it was important to him. Mark, not only to me was Roy an amazing person for you, but for you he had one of these standout moments. Can you tell me about it? Because I know we spoke about this the other day.
Well, it was a particular night, I can't remember now, back in the 90s, but we did Dance Paradise, and then we did Reincarnation, Crystal Palace Sports Arena, and that was, for me, the tightest, best set I've ever done. You were absolutely banging. And
really?
Yeah, it was a really, really good tight set. So there's some tapes I've heard flipping around.
Yeah, come on, tape junkies, find me the tape. Find me that tape. Yeah.
Matrix and Ellis Dee, Reincarnation, Crystal Palace Sports Arena, absolutely rocked it. If you remember, we were leaving Dance Paradise. I think you said we had an hour to be on stage, and you were back in the 2.5, the BM, the Stush one, And I was at my girlfriend's 1.2 Nova. So
I'll see you there.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said. I'll see you there. And I thought, bastard.
Well, I got a great question here. This is from Russ Bester, and he's gone, why the nickname Captain from Fearless? Tell me, buddy.
Oh, well, it predated Fearless by quite a few years. I've never had the best memory in the world. I don't ask why.
It's happening to all of us, mate.
Must have been someone you ate.
Once I started getting kind of really busy, you'd always go to places and people would go, "Oh, Ellis, how you doing?" And you'd think to yourself, "Shit, what's this person's name?" Because I like to try and remember people's name and show them a bit of respect when they're calling you, kind of thing. So I found myself, whenever I couldn't remember anyone's name, I'd go, "Oh, hello, Captain, how you doing?" Right? So,
Love it.
and then all of a sudden, everyone started calling me Captain. So it was just something that I used to say to people to give them a bit of respect back while I'm thinking, what the fuck's their name?
That's like Vibes calls everyone Sinbad.
Does he?
He calls people everything, I think.
Yeah, is that right, Sinbad?
We had him on the show a couple of weeks back. What a gentleman.
He's such a lovely boy, isn't he?
He is nutty.
You know what? He kills me. He absolutely fucking kills me. He does
He's
every
nuttier
time.
than squirrel shit, isn't he?
Oh, he is, mate.
I love it.
I'm telling you, mate. He's just some of the stuff he comes out with. He's an absolute killer. Absolute. But yeah, he's a great.
So, Roy, are you looking forward to going out again soon, buddy?
Yes, yeah, it'd be nice. There's quite a few gigs in the pipeline, which is good. Looking forward to a few festivals as well. The festival. I mean, I'm sure everyone is loving all the festivals now. We still obviously like nightclubs and stuff like that. But
Right, for our final question, Alex MC Energy, he has said, Roy, do you still want to be a cab driver, buddy?
Yes, and I'll tell you what it is, right? I've been playing for Alex for years and years and years, right? And obviously, when you play for someone that long, they expect the years and years and years loyalty discount, right?
Been there, buddy.
But I don't mind giving it, right? And so he's asked me to play in Stoke one day, right? I said, yeah, no worries, right? Okay. So he's come out with a price. I went, listen, Alex, if I was a cab driver, right, I would earn more money going from where I live, Stoke-on-Trent, right, than you're offering me to pay. And he went, "Oh, don't hit me with all that," because I've used the cab driver analogy on him quite a few times, right? I went, "Well, look, it's true. A cab driver would, if he was doing a wait and return," I said, because I've costed it all up, I said £1.50 a mile. I said, I would earn more money than you're going to pay.
I'm going to have a
night.
giggle here. Him and Richard Raindance should do a gig together, shouldn't they?
Oh my God, no one would get paid.
Roy, thank you so much for coming on the show, mate. You're a legend.
Thank you. Listen, sorry, before you go, got to say hello to my sister up there in Scotland, in the Bridge of Erne, and not forgetting Aaron, my nephew. I'm sure at some point they'll both be listening, so bigging those two up, and everyone else up in Scotland, which, in actual fact, I don't think people realise that.
Oh, he's a Scottish man. Tell me, we're not going. We're doomed.
Yes, I was actually born in Dundee, but don't hold that
DJ in a kilt.
Yeah. So little unknown fact for the Scottish listeners.
Right, can I just fanboy you for a second? Yeah, let me just fanboy you. There you go. Have my fanboy moment. Ellis Dee, you're my hero. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Nice one, Roy. Nice one.
Big up, mate.
Hold tight for the sound of the Ellis Dee in the place. Matrix.
We are going to go rocking down with the mix now with the DJ Ellis Dee, Generation 1 of the Breakbeat. People of the Beats 106 Scotland, over and out. Let's get ready for the mix, guys.
Enjoy. Nice one.
Closer to all your dreams.
dance with your mind.
the best dance anthems. This is Beat 106 Scotland.
So, Mark, we met at those Origin Dance Paradise. What happened then for you musically? Where did you go? Because you know, I'm documented, and we didn't drift because we've always over the years kept in contact with each other, but we weren't sharing the same stages anymore, were we? It was very different. Music had moved on.
Music had moved on quite a lot. As you quite know, it kind of split into hardcore or happy hardcore and jungle, drum and bass. It was a bit of a U-turn, not a U-turn, a curve in the road. I was resident at Desire 93, 94, 95, and that was, it wasn't a hardcore event, happy hardcore. It was a proper jungle drum and bass event. My style was okay initially. It kind of fit the music. And then it went off into more of a ragga, and then you got you guys like Fearless and that coming up.
He's dope, buddy.
Fearless
he's a dope MC. Kenny Ken and Fearless is one of my secret loves as music.
Right, well, me and Rage used to do Desire. So Rage is chasing status as MC, but him and I, we started off. He was kind of the junior guy, took him on, and we shared the stage and became residents of Desire. So that was good. So the music changed, I kind of stayed with the hardcore side, but
that changed because of those kick drums, wasn't it? It sort of caused a little bit of a revolution what we did, wasn't it? We were on it.
Well, I think you were more of the revolutionary type. I mean, I quite like the tech step, which was kind of like a hybrid version, before the Chipmunk Voices came in. That was kind of a nice era. That was probably my favourite era, 94, 95, the tech steps vibe. And then I just kind of ended up just being a kind of a regular at Dance Paradise. That was my main place. Did a bit of stuff abroad, took United Dance to Toronto. So
T.O., great city, isn't it?
Yeah,
nice.
It was. So we had some adventures with that. Me and I struck a deal with Chris. We took it there with a local promoter who put on a huge event. All the top name DJs came. We had quite a blast. I remember stitching Vinyl Groover up. I won't go into too much detail with that in the strip club.
No, you got to now. Go on, Scotty Attrell. Good guy.
Yes, good guy, mate. He was only a wee lad back then, and we certainly got our last word. It's a shame there's no camera.
I'm sure he had a time of his life, brother.
I think he did. Judging by the smile on his face, he was pretty happy.
Did you corrupt him?
Yeah, just a little bit.
So who are your music idols? If you were to go and say, who do you like?
Are we talking idol? Are we talking the rave scene? We're talking music?
Yeah, like going up. I want to know the story of Matrix. So you've told me about your first nights. So if you could go back and have all your DJs in the room to listen and your favourite MCs, give me your line.
Oh, well, you've got to have Psy, Seduction, Slipmat, Swanee, Ellis Dee, Dominate, as far as DJs go.
He's your boy.
Man, he's my boy. MCs, MC,
Hero. Yeah.
GQ.
I always put GQ and Ribsy in the same kind of style MCs like yourself. The consummate host.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and of course, Robbie D. If you want the party to go off.
Yeah, Robbie D.
Robbie D's just the host. He's who you want.
Yeah, he's the character, exactly, isn't he? It's the character that he brought. I enjoyed that. Inspired me to, do character MCing. Wicked. MC was just that like lyrical bad boy that dropped. He was dope. He was so dope.
Proper dope.
And Fearless.
Fearless, very good, very, very good. And one of my favourites, of course, is Patrick. His introduction, Mr. Top Buzz. His lyrics.
Top Buzz.
Oh, Diana. Have you ever heard his Diana?
No, go on, do it.
No, I won't.
No, do it.
I can't sing it as good as him, but he had some great lyrics and chat.
Let's hear it. Come on, stop being a wuss.
No chance, mate. So who else? Those are my top set. I'm trying to dig deep. There was actually a guy when I was starting out, called Gizmo and the Entertainer. They used to do Passions down in Brighton. Very good, inspiring. But yeah, mate, there you go. Just loving it. I love my hip hop, and that's kind of where I got the vibe. And like I say, once I actually got on the stage and did a rave, I was hooked, mate. Couldn't get rid of me. Right, so big out shout. Well, I've done my shouts pretty much to all the crew, all the old school massive. Everyone who's tuned in. Wicked, mate. Absolutely great of Ellis Dee to join us for the mix. I'm glad you let me choose him. And yeah, man, long may the show continue. Look forward to listening, mate. Peace. Thank you. Matrix. That's a wrap.
All night long. All night. These are the best dance DJs. This is
Back to back.
Beat 106
Sounds of MC
Scotland.
Sharkey, the MC Matrix. Hold tight. Here we go. As we take it down. Down, down, deeper, 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 deeper down.
Bringing back memory from all the Stearns crew, all the Dance Paradise Massive, Clacton Pier Massive, Reincarnation, all the old school vibes.
As we rock down with the house special. Oh. Come on.
We got some non-believers out there.
Go move to the bad boy, move to the bad boy, rock to the bad boy beat.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Stepping off, letting off, better off, get hard, never soft.
Sounds of the Matrix at ya. Back to back with the Sharkey coming at ya. Come on.
Are you ready, Matrix?
Hold tight for the Matrix. Let's do this.
Say what's up to my DJ.
Whoa. Yes. Come on.
I keep working till I'm massive.
Chemical general, so physical clinical, so rough to the core now, so magical musical.
Stepping off, letting off, better off, get hard, never
Come
soft.
on.
I keep working till I'm massive.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Till you go cold.
Sounds of the Matrix at ya. Back to back with the Sharkey coming at ya. Come on. As we flow, rhyming and flowing, let's take it to the next level. Come on.
Okay. Say hey, coming on with the wicked MC. We're going on with the wicked ID. Cause you want to do with the wicked MC. Say hey, coming on with the wicked MC. We're on a roll. Welcome to the Bonkers Beat Show.
On Matrix.
Go move to the bad boy, move to the bad boy, rock to the bad boy beat. Come again now.
Come on. Sounds of the Sharkey. On the inside.
Hold tight, DJ Han. Lord of the Non-Lying Special. Stepping on. Let's go.
Stepping off, letting off, better off.
Raise the roof. Come on. Rolling.
Rocking with the beat.
Yes.
Beats on Beat 106 Scotland.
What you got for me? What you got for me? Let me see what you got.
This is the last mix of the evening.
What you got for me? What you got for me? Let me see what you got.
Big thanks to Matrix, you legend.
What you got for me?
Big thanks to Roy Ellis Dee. This is the last breakbeat of the night. Come on, folks, let's rock it out to the end. Shouting out to Fracas and Darwin as always. We are your Bonkers Beats. Summertime vibe, people. Happy bank holiday weekend to each and every one of you. Sound of your Sharkey, Bonkers Beats. Enjoy the sunshine this weekend, people. Happy bank holiday. Have fun, rock out, jam out with your clam out. Preston, Paul Godiek. Shout out to Greg Newman. I'll type Paul Bones Jones. And I'll type Matt Shortfit Road. Nice to see you again soon, bro. I'll type all the New Zealand crew. And Firefly, this one's yours. And I'll type Nick Beck. Have a rave, brother. Breakbeat style. DJ Paul Force, and he's going to show you how he does it in that Essex style. Once again, thanks to the Matrix. Once again, thanks to Roy, Ellis Dee, Heroes. And a big shout out to each and everybody listening in each week. You rock, guys. Still to come on the show, you've got Joey Riot, and he has the massive Anger Fist DJ in. Make sure you keep locking and loading, folks. Every week, Bonkers Beats, we've got it rocking. Record made with the Gavin Ford and the CLSM and the amazing vocalist Ellie. See you in June, folks. This record's rocking. There's a real meaning behind this record, folks. Just keep locked and loaded. This is amazing. Right, over to Joey Riot after this, but I'm just going to let this one play through.
Scotland's station for the best dance anthems. This is Beat 106 Scotland.
Had a dream that society broke down. A global warning that no one should go out. We were sad and scared and lied to as we fought it by ourselves. Woke up and all of it's true now. Yeah, they're holding us down without a plan. We try to fly, but there's no safe place to land. Now a lion is stripped of life and love. So we wait for the summer. Yeah, they're holding us down without a plan. We're trying to run, but there's no safe place to stand. Now a lion is stripped of life and love. So I'll see you in June. So I'll see you in June. I'll wait until it's safe, thinking maybe that I might need the space.